Hi! Today for our Puerto Rican inspired dish, we made these cupcakes. These are Coquito Cupcakes. They're cupcakes injected with the Coquito drink.
First you need to get all your ingredients. First you need 2 cans of evaporated milk, and then you need 1 can of cream of coconut, and then you need 1 can of coconut milk, and then you need half a cup of sweetened condensed milk, and then you need half a cup of white rum or rum extract. And that's optional. And then you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. To start, we have our blender here and we're going to put all the ingredients in. First, you add the evaporated milk, but you... Wait, hook it on here. Go like this. Oh, okay. You have to make a vacuum and then one on the other side to pour in the evaporated milk. Okay, so put 2 cans in. I'll do this one. Then next you're going to add your 15 ounces of cream of coconut. Okay, here. Yay, this one's easy. And after the cream of coconut, you're going to add the coconut milk, which is 13.5 ounces. Smells good. Okay, after the coconut milk, you're going to add your sweetened condensed milk, which is a half a cup. And then we are going to use, instead of the white rum, the rum extract, which is 2 teaspoons. It's like caramel. 2 of these. I have to open it. And then two teaspoons of rum extract. Do over that. Yeah. Ooh, okay. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then lastly, a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This one? Yeah. Okay, then we're going to put the lid on, make sure it's tight on, and pulse it until it's all combined.
So for the cupcakes, you're going to start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. And then we are going to mix all of the dry ingredients together. So the first dry ingredient is 2.5 cups of cake flour, and you have to sift it. So we finished sifting the flour into the bowl, and now we're going to mix the rest of the dry ingredients.
Just salt, baking soda, and baking powder. So how much salt? And so first you want to get your salt, which is 1 teaspoon. And then you want to get baking powder, which is 1 teaspoon again. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Then we can whisk them all together.
So then whisk till they're all completely mixed. Now we're moving on to the wet ingredients. So take a separate bowl and get the ingredients.
And we're going to combine the butter, the sugar, the vanilla, and eggs one at a time. Okay, so you can put the butter in.
It's easier to cut the butter up first, so it's easier when you're blending it, and so it doesn't take as long.
We have to add 1.5 cups of sugar.
So that's your 1, and here's your half.
Then also to the wet ingredients, you're going to add the vanilla. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And then add 1 egg at a time. 3 eggs total, but 1 at a time. Make sure to get no shells. Yeah. Egg number 1. Egg number 2. And egg number 3.
Now that your wet ingredients are all mixed, then you're going to add 1 cup of your Coquito drink.
To your wet ingredients.
And then put it in with your wet ingredients. And then mix it. Now slowly add your dry ingredients to your wet and whisk.
After you added all the ingredients, you want to mix them until it's a creamy consistency. After all your ingredients are mixed, you want to take an ice cream scooper and you wind your cupcake tins and you just scoop it in.
Okay.
It's fine if it gets more.
Yeah, definitely.
Like about 3/4 of the way full. Now we're going to put these in for 30 minutes to bake, but keep an eye on them.
So now we're making the icing, and we're going to need 2 cups of powdered sugar, 4 ounces of butter,
Which is 1 stick,
and
1/2 cup of Coquito drink. So I'm going to start by putting the butter in.
then we can start
Wait,
with the...
don't put that in yet. And then I'm going to cream the butter.
Now you want to add your Coquito to the mixed sugar. And then mix it. Mix it slowly. So now we're going to add the confectionery sugar.
1 cup at a time so that it doesn't spot in your face.
Yep. So you can add more confectionery sugar as needed to get the creamy consistency you like.
Like to make it thicker.
Yeah. And so now we're gonna put the frosting in the frosting bag.
So until your cupcakes are ready, put your frosting and your extra Coquito drink into the fridge so it stays cool.
Now take out your cupcakes until they're cool.
And place them on cooling racks. Now that your cupcakes are completely cooled, you're going to take a syringe and inject Coquito into the middle.
Once it's injected with the baking syringe, then you can use your frosting bag and frost it. Now that we've finished frosting, you can tell all the different ways that we frosted our cupcakes that you can use.
Sit back and relax and enjoy your cupcakes.
So, okay. Then you want to take your baking powder. Oh shoot, Mom, we messed up.
Okay,
We weren't supposed to put the flour in here.
you were supposed to cream your sugar and butter together, weren't you?
No,
So
it says sift flour, baking powder, and baking soda into 1 bowl. Yeah, it doesn't say sugar.
But
It
you
says
don't
it was
know.
because I was
Sugar and
reading it.
butter.
I was reading the ingredients, and so does that matter?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh shoot. Hang on.
Hot, hot, hot.
That was good.